Folks, the Cape Cod YMCA has their concession stand open. They're selling candy, soda, and chips. We'd like to thank Mr. Vic Viola, Director of Building and Grounds, for his support this afternoon. So go down, check out the souvenir stand, the 2 concession stands. We've got all sorts of folks who have helped us out. Thank you to the folks at the Compass Lounge, the folks at Northside Bus Service at 1-800-444-1554. Thank you to Gosnold on Cape Cod, Substance Abuse and Counseling. We'd also like to thank Horrigan James Insurance Agency for their support this afternoon. So again, if both clubs could assemble, and we'll have a team photograph.
Gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
And now, introducing the starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. First, for the Patriot All-Stars. This guy hails from Abington, Mass., attended Boston College and played 9 years in the National Football League with the Kansas City Chiefs, New Orleans Saints, and Cincinnati Bengals as a guard. He played in the '88 Super Bowl. Let's welcome Jim Rourke. From Central Connecticut State, representing the YMCA, Rick Pizzuto. This player played with the New England Patriots from 1973 through 1982. He hails from Tulsa University, special teams captain. Let's welcome number 52, Steve King. This former Miss Massachusetts went to the Miss USA Finals in 1995. Currently, she's a co-host of Nesson's Front Row. Let's welcome Kristen Mastriani. This Southern New England heavyweight champion hails from South Yarmouth. He turned pro and is currently 6-0 with 6 knockouts, 5 in the first round. The outlaw Jeff Jones. This player is the all-time leading rusher from Boston University and an All-American. He played in the NFL from 1985 through 1987, drafted by the New England Patriots, also played with the Seattle Seahawks. Let's welcome Paul Lewis. This player joined the New England Patriots in 1984 after a great career at Penn State. He went on to play in the '86 Super Bowl. Fullback John Williams. This next player is the New England Patriots' all-time leading passer. He played with the Patriots from 1975 through 1990. Let's welcome number 14, Steve Grogan. This next player joined the New England Patriots in 1978 after a successful career at USC. He played for 13 seasons, was a special teams captain, named to the 1986 Pro Bowl, a member of their '86 Super Bowl team, number 30, Mosi Tatupu. This player hails from Cohasset in the University of Maine. He played 6 seasons with the Buffalo Bills and then went on to play with the Washington Redskins. Let's welcome linebacker Chris Keating. Also scheduled to appear this afternoon, 5-time Pro Bowler and a member of the '86 Super Bowl team, linebacker Andre Tippett. Folks, how about a hand for your Patriot All-Stars? And now, introducing the Bruin All-Stars. This 15-year veteran of the NHL played 6 seasons with the Boston Bruins and won 92 games with them. He played in 2 Stanley Cup Finals and won the Jennings Trophy in 1990. Let's welcome number 1, Reggie Lemelin. This next player was the Bruins' first-round draft pick in the 1982 entry draft. He played in 2 Stanley Cup Finals in 1988 and 1990. Currently, a color analyst for Nissan. Let's welcome number 6, Gordy Kluzak. This rugged winger played on the 1986 Stanley Cup champion Montreal Canadiens after a super career at Providence College. Let's welcome number 18, Steve Rooney. This next player joined the Boston Bruins in 1986 after a super career at RPI where he won the national championship. He played in 2 Stanley Cup Finals, won the 7th Player Award in 1990, currently a personality on Cool 102, number 31, Johnny Carter. This next player played in 2 Stanley Cup Finals. He was the first New Yorker ever to play with the New York Rangers. He won a PAL heavyweight championship at 19 years of age. Currently coach of Johnstown of the ECHL. Let's welcome number 22, Nick Fatio. This next player joined the Boston Bruins in 1984 after a standout career at Boston University, where he was named ECAC Goaltender of the Decade. Let's welcome number 35, Cleon Daskalakis. This player was the Boston Bruins' 3rd-round pick in the 1982 entry draft. He played in 2 Stanley Cup Finals in 1988 and 1990, acquired nearly 1,000 penalty minutes, known for his quick quips and lightning lefts, number 34, Lyndon Byers. This next player was the Boston Bruins' 1st-round draft pick in the '95 entry draft, taken from Tacoma of the Western Hockey League. He was named to the NHL's All-Rookie team with 5 goals and 17 points. Let's welcome Kyle McLaren. This All-American at Boston College played on the 1992 U.S. Olympic team. A great 2-way player. Let's welcome Stevie Hines. And finally, a 12-time NHL All-Star entering his 18th season with 5 Norris trophies under his belt. He has nearly 1,000 career assists. Let's welcome number 77, Raymond Bourque. There are your starting lineups for this afternoon's ball game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask that you kindly rise for the playing of our national anthem. Are you ready to rumble? The Patriots and the Bruins on a neutral site, a softball diamond. Folks, again, we have some great prizes to give away this afternoon. Gift certificates, autographed posters of Raymond Bourque, Drew Bledsoe, also Bobby Orr. So if you want to get in on that, it's one chance for $1 or 10 for $5. And now, folks, I would like to introduce to you the umpires for this afternoon's game. He's the founder of PJ's Chili, a running back out of West Texas. Let's welcome Mike Walsh. And helping him out is Mr. Skip Jones. There are your starting lineups. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, prior to the start of this afternoon's contest, we're going to call your attention to the pitcher's mound, where Christy Myhouse of Christie's Market will throw out the ceremonial first pitch. Christy has been so supportive of the Cape Cod YMCA, and we thank him so much for his support. And right now, he's going to show us a split-finger fastball.
Waving your banner all over the land. We will rock you. Sing it. We will rock you.
Let's hear it for him. Let's go over the Bruins defensive alignment for you. At first base is Lyndon Byers. Down at second base, Steve Rooney. The shortstop is Raymond Bourque. Down at third base is Gordy Kluzak. Out in left field, Nick Fatiu. On left center, Kyle McLaren. Over and right is Johnny Carter. Steve Hines will be in short field. Catching Cleon Daskalakis. And on the mound, Reggie Blackendecker Lemelin, complete with emery board, drill, belt buckle, and Vaseline. So leading off for the Patriots, Well, we send up Kristen Mastriani to lead off things. Kristen is a great co-host of Nesson's Front Row. The scene weeknights at 6 p.m. on the New England Sports Network. She's good. She's played in a few celebrity games for us, folks, and this girl can field like Dwight Evans out there in right field. She will start things off for us here in the top of the first. A reminder, folks, we've got so many gift certificates to give away. We've got autographed posters. It's 1 chance for $1, 10 for $5. We're going to start drawing in the third inning. So here's Kristen to lead things off against Reggie Lemelin. Mike Walsh will call the balls and strikes. Skip Jones will work the bases. Pitches a ball to Kristen. Another one outside. Kristen worked down here in South Yarmouth, so she's familiar with this area. A few homegrown people here this afternoon. Kristen hit on the ground a short. Raymond Bork up with it. Fires over to LB, and Kristen is retired, and there's one person out here in the top of the first. That'll bring up Paul Lewis. Paul, as I mentioned in the open, an All-American, all-time leading rusher at Boston University, drafted by the New England Patriots, also played overseas in Italy. Takes a strike. Popped up. Ray again. Makes the catch, and quickly there are 2 men out here in the top of the first as Lewis is retired. That'll bring up John Williams. Penn State checking in here this afternoon. John with a Super Bowl ring, 1986. Great blocking fullback for the Patriots. Special situation player. Pitches a ball. Pitch is lined out in the shallow left for a base hit past Steve Hines out in the left field. Fatillo up with it quickly. Williams turns first, heads into second, and has a 2-out double.
There's the windup. Here's the pitch. It's a slow curve low, and the babe swings. It's a long one going out toward right center. Stingler's backing up against the wall. He can't get it. It's in there. Another home run for the Bambino. So the babe hits his second homer of the day.
Mosey had a big touchdown in that squish the fish game. There's a rainmaker. Kyle McLaren backs up, makes the catch to retire the side. No runs on 1 hit for the Patriots. They leave 1. We played a half inning with the score. The Patriots nothing, and the Bruins coming to bat. Again, folks, a reminder, you still have an opportunity here to get raffle tickets. We have plenty of prizes to give away this afternoon. It'll be Reggie Lemelin, followed by Gordy Kluzak and Steve Hines to open up the bottom of the first here. Let's go over the defensive alignment first for the Patriot All-Stars. At first base will be Steve King. Second base will be Paul Lewis. The shortstop, Steve Grogan. Over third, Mosi Tutupu. Out in left field, Rick Pizzuto. Center field, John Williams. Over in right field, Jim Rourke. The outlaw Jeff Jones will be in short field, catching Kristen Mastriani. And on the mound, Chris Keating. Reggie Lemelin will start things off. Began his career with the old Atlanta Flames. That hockey hotbed down there. It was with those big Flames teams in the 80s, then helped out the Bruins in the late 80s, backboning them to 2 Stanley Cup final appearances. Reggie digging in here. Hit on the ground at third. Mosey. Bang, bang play. Guns it over to King. It's an error as it goes into the crowd, and Reggie will reach on an error here to open up the last of the first. That'll bring up Stevie Hines. Boston College. 1992 U.S. Olympian. One of the quick skaters on the Bruins. There's a shot to left. Deep. Back going Pizzuto. It's over his head. Reggie will score. Hines may touch him all. He's in his Cadillac. Now he's in his Jaguar. Has to dodge Mosey. Steve Hines with a 2-run home run. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Gordy Kluzak, the toughest to ever graduate from Harvard. Gordy works with the lottery, also with Nesson. Hit on the ground, a shortstop. Grogan scoops it up, guns it over to King, and Gordy is retired, and there's one man out. That'll bring up Steve Rooney. Steve, from Providence College, played also with the Winnipeg Jets, New Jersey Devils. Won a Stanley Cup with the '86 Canadiens. Hails from Canton, Mass.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers.
Hit off Keening's toe. Deflects out into the outfield. Knocked down by the outlaw. Gets into Lewis. It's a base hit for Steve Rooney.
The game for it 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out at the old ball game.
Here's Johnny Carter now. Cool 102 personality. Hit on the ground is short. Scoop by Grogan, guns it to Lewis, who makes a fine play off there. Play goes 6-4, and there are 2 men out as Carter is retired. That'll bring up Lyndon Byers. LB, the media maven, nearly 1,000 penalty minutes. Rarely lost a fight. Drafted in 1983 by the Bruins. Can you name, here's a trivia question, name the 3 numbers LB wore on the Bruins. Give you a hint, 1 he's wearing. Pitch is hit on the ground at third. Mosey, nobody's covering. Guns it over to first, though, to retire Lyndon Byers. And that will retire the side. But the Bruins come up with 2 runs on 3 hits, including the towering home run by Steve Hines. They leave 1. We played 1 full inning with the score. The Bruins 2 and the Patriots nothing. Again, folks, a reminder, we're going to be drawing for our raffle momentarily. Oh, look at that, folks, down the right field line. Coach Cobbin down the right field line there, putting on a nice balancing act. That's where my poly grip went. Look at that, huh, folks? Defying gravity, centrifugal force, and inertia. That'll bring up the outlaw, Jeff Jones, 6-0 as a pro, a heavyweight. I get to call a couple of those guys fights for the NEABF. Hit on the ground, a short. Bork is busy, scoops it up, guns it over to LB, and the outlaw is safe. The outlaw reaches on an infield hit. 1 on, nobody out. Here in the top of the second. That'll bring up Jim Rourke. Played in the '88 Super Bowl. A guard from Abington originally, Boston College, 9 years in the NFL, Kansas City, New Orleans, and Cincinnati. Batting from the left side. Popped up, Cleon. Misses it. Put a little mustard on that hot dog. down the ground to Rooney. Flips to Raymond for one. On to first. Not in time. Play goes 4-6. Jeff Jones trying to take out. Oh, he's only worth about $10 million there at defense. One man out. Reaching on a fielder's choice is Rourke. That'll bring up Steve King. Outside linebacker with the Patriots, played in that big game against the Raiders. Remember that one in '76? Kenny Stabler with a forward lateral. Casper picked it up and went in. That was a great linebacking core the Patriots had there in the late '70s. Pitch is hit in the air to right field. Carter on the run. It will drop for a base hit. Turning second and heading to third is Rourke. On his way to second with a stand-up double is Steve King. Runners at second and third now with one out. Here's Rick Pizzuto now from the YMCA. Rick pops it up. He's got Hines there. Calls for it. Makes the catch. Tagging up and scoring on the sacrifice fly is Jim Rourke. It's 2-1. A sacrifice fly for Rick Pizzuto. 2 men out now. Moving over to third on the play is Steve King. That'll bring up Chris Keating. A hard-hitting attorney. Linebacker, he was the only player to play in the Buffalo Bills and the Redskins and not go to a Super Bowl. There's a base hit. King will score. We're tied at 2.
Shows a big picker-upper. Gets a handful. Throws it away.
We're having radio interference.
Cutter relaxes, leans over, touches the heavy end down from the platter, straightens up, cocks that back.
Here's Steve Grogan.
You're swinging. It's a whistling line drive to left center field. It's a base hit. It's taken on the second hop.
Johnny Carter makes the catch to retire the side. But the Patriots come up with 2 runs. They do it on 3 hits. They leave 1. We played 1.5 with the score. The Patriots 2 and the Bruins 2. Again, folks, last call for raffle tickets. We're going to be giving away some great prizes here, so by all means, it's 1 chance for $1 or 10 for 5. Again, folks, save those programs as the players will be signing autographs for you throughout the game and at the conclusion of this afternoon's contest. I don't know who's luckier, Ray or Kristen. Here's Ray Bohr. Looking forward to another great season out of Raymond. 12-time All-Star. Was it the only one who's been an All-Star more times? Gordie Howe. Raymond should surpass the 1,000 assist mark this year. Fly ball left field. Coming hard is Pizzuto. He misplays it. Raymond ends up on second. He lost it in the overcast. That'll bring up Kyle McLaren, who's been a pleasant surprise for the Boston Bruins. Wearing number 18, that happened to be his age when he started out with the Bruins. There's a shot to the gap. Long run for Rourke. Williams trying to chase it down. Here comes Raymond Bourque. He will score. It's a 2-run home run for Kyle McLaren. It's 4-2. Here's Nick Fatio. 2 Stanley Cup finals for Nicky. Played with the Rangers, Calgary Flames, the Hartford Whalers. Played in the old Cape Cod League, too, if you remember that. How many people remember the old Cape Cod Coliseum? Nicky currently coaching in the East Coast Hockey League. He was an enforcer. I have him on my hockey fight tapes. He's getting into it in his street clothes. He didn't dress for a game, and he was mixing it up. It's a shot by Nick out in the left field for a base hit. Patillo with a single here, heading to second. The throw, not in time. Now Nicky turns second. He'll head to third. King guns it over. It hit him. Patillo winds up on third base. Here's Reggie. The pitch to Lemelin. Foul ball. Don't you hate that when people yell heads up and just you're the lucky one, you turn up and there goes your cheekbone. Reggie really revolutionized goalie's equipment, made the pads lighter, made the goaltender more flexible, more mobile. There's a slow roller. Grogan scoops it up, guns it over to first. King can't make a play. Patillo will score, and it's 5-2. An infield hit for Reggie Lemelin. He is 2 for 2. Still nobody out. Here's Steve Hines, a towering 2-run home run back in the first. Nobody out here in the second. 3 runs home for the Bruins. There's a shot out to right center field for a base hit, picked up by Williams. Lemelin turns second, heads into third. Hines stops at second with a double. He is 2 for 2. Steve Hines drills one out into right center field. Runners at second and third down. That'll bring up Gordy.
Strike. 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 Ball. Take your base. Take your base. You're out. You're out. 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 Face. 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 Foul ball. Foul ball. Fly ball.
That's all right, Gordy. Jose does that for a living and gets 3 mil a season, so don't worry. Hit on the ground to Mosey. They've got Lemelin caught in a rundown. They gun it to Kristen. Now she's going to run Reggie back. Reggie's going to do anything to get tagged out by Kristen. Finally, he's run down. So Reggie is tagged out. Now Steve Hines wants he wants to get tagged out by Kristen. The runners move up here, and I understand a Volkswagen just pulled up with clowns inside. Runners move to second and third with 1 out here.
Pitcher. Pitcher.
Uh-oh, now we have Coach Cobbin out here. There's something going on here as Cleon steps to bat. That's Coach Cobbin of the Sharks. He's saying, watch the pitcher, which is hard for an umpire to do, especially calling. Now timeout is called. I have to check the ball. Uh-oh, it's bit. There you go. What, he lubed one up, didn't he? Chris is lubing it up. Don Sutton would be proud. Put a little licorice on that. Now Mike Walsh is involved. Whoa. Oh, mercy, huh? Well, if it works for Dennis Rodman, Chris, it can work for you, huh? That's right. And I'll return that personally to the young lady that belongs to, Mr. Cobbin. Well, that's Rick Cobbin, folks, the coach of the Sharks. Keeping an eye on the pitcher there. Here's Cleon Daskalakis. Cleon, wherever he went, he won. He was ECAC Player of the Year at BU, Goaltender of the Decade. He won with his Finnish team, a Calder Cup with the Hershey Bears, and played with the Bruins from 84 through 87. 1 out here. There's a shot. Grabbed by Mosey. Hines stays on third. There's 2 men out. A rob there by Mosey Tatupu, playing the hot corner. Here comes Steve Rooney. Bruins had a single his first time up. We're going to get ready for our first raffle drawing. Hit on the ground to Mosey. Throws on to King. King makes the play to retire the side. But the Bruins come up with 3 runs. They do it on 5 hits. They leave 2. We played 2 full with the score. The Bruins 5 and the Patriots 2. Folks, we have our first raffle drawing. Here we go. If you have a winning ticket, just go to the bottom side of the pseudo announcer's booth here, and they will give you the prize. 330-360. 330-360. Green ticket. 330360. Green ticket. Next ticket. It's a mustard ticket. 901-3472. 901-3472. You have won a prize. Also ticket number 949832. 949832. That's a great ticket. You have won a prize.
Second, third.
And folks, we'll let you know what the prizes are. We've got plenty of gift certificates to give away this afternoon. Here's Kristen Mastriani. Grounded to short her first time up. See her every weeknight on Front Row with Tom Caron. Outside. Pitch is popped up. Gordy dives for it. Can't make the play. Look like Ken Caminiti over there. There's a pitch. Hit on the ground, a short. Ray getting a lot of work over there. Guns it on to LB. Safe. Kristen beats it out. An infield hit for Kristen Mastriani. So she leads off with an infield hit to open the third. That'll bring up Paul Lewis. Pitch is a strike. Some swing. Lewis hits on the ground. LB fields it cleanly, guns it to Ray, and it goes out in the outfield. Kristen turning second, heading into third. They're going to wave her around. Steve Hines can't pick up the ball. Winding up on third base is Paul Lewis. It is 5-3. Here's John Williams now. 5-3 the score. Patriots to within 2. Pitches inside. Popped up, foul territory. Gordy can't make the play. Paul Lewis down at third base. Nobody out here in the third. 1 run in for the Patriots. Again, folks, we're going to be drawing for raffle prizes, so have your ticket stubs out. Fly ball left field. Fatiu coming hard. It drops for a hit. McLaren makes the play. Lewis will score. Turning second and heading into third is Williams, and he'll have a stand-up triple. It's 5-4. A run-producing triple for John Williams. Patriots right back in the ball game. Here's Mosi Tutupo. Mosi now coaching at King Philip High School in Rentham. Great special teams player, had a big TD in that Squish the Fish game in their drive towards the '86 Super Bowl. Great special teams player and third down back. There's a base hit up the middle. Here comes Williams to score. We're tied up at 5. An RBI single for Mosi. Mosi heading into second now. Nobody covering. He'll take an extra base. Still nobody out, and we're tied at 5. Pizzuto grounds one right back to Lemelin. Lemelin guns it to Byers. They call him safe. Shoeless Joe has just entered the building with Eddie Seacott. An infield hit, and I put that in parentheses, for the outlaw, Jeff Jones. Here's Rourke, swinging a mass. Now, there goes the outlaw, trying to steal here. You can't steal, we have to move the bases closer there, Jeff. Here's Jimmy Rourke now. Pitches a number. Look at that thing moving like a bocce ball. Raymond with a great play, guns to first, not in time. They force the outlaw. Moshe will score, and it's now 6-5, the Patriots.
Robinson waits. Here comes the pitch.
Here's Steve King.
Drive to left field. Swan is after it. He leaps it over his head against the wall. Here comes Gilliam Story. Oakland wins.
King hits a fly ball. Fatiu makes the catch to retire the side. But the Patriots come up big. They come up with 4 runs. They do it on 5 hits. They leave 1. We move to the last of the third with the score. The Patriots 6 and the Bruins 5. Folks, a reminder, get your ticket stubs out. We're going to have, the barber's going to be coming up with the ticket stubs, and we're going to be calling some winning ticket numbers for you. We have some warm-up action down in the bullpen. Speedy Cobbin getting loose down in the Patriot bullpen. Again, folks, thank you so much to Pixie 103, Cool 102 in the Rose. Mr. Chris Barnes, thank you, Chris, for all of your support. Thanks to the McKay Group Broadcasting. Here's John Carter to start things off. There's Mike Walsh, the umpire. That's okay. Umpires relatively have a short attention span anyways, Mike. And we try to keep some bright colors away from you or different odd shapes. Pitches outside to Johnny Carter. Johnny, as I said, a personality here, Cool 102. Played with the Bruins. 2 Stanley Cup Finals, 88 and 90. Finished his career with the San Jose Sharks. Pitch is hit on the ground. King fields it cleanly, tags first, and Carter is retired. There's 1 man out here in the third. Here comes Ray Bork. Ray singled and scored his first time up. Pitches a ball. Popped up. Down the line, Grogan can't make a play. Another life for Raymond. So we have prizes given away from Sam Diego's restaurant. We want to thank them. Titcomb's bookstore for their prizes. Hit on the ground to Mosey. Throws on to King. Can't make a play. Raymond safe.
How you doing? How are you? Good to see you. How you been?
Ray Bork reaches on the error. That will bring up Kyle McLaren, a 2-run home run. His first time up. 6-5, the Patriots. We're about to give away a gift certificate to Sherwin-Williams and Joseph's Restaurant. Sherwin-Williams of Hyannis and Joseph's is located in Osterville. Also, up the creek, we've got a gift certificate to give away. Popped up. Kristen, under it, makes the catch. Now they've got Ray doubled up, the throw back. That's it, Skip. Got to be on top of that one. Nice play by Kristen. Kyle McLaren is retired. Mike, I have 2 outs. Do you have 2 outs? Mike Walsh. Thank you very much. Here's Nick Fatiu. Pitches a ball. Here's another winning ticket number, mustard colored or orange, 901-3555. 901-3555. You have won a prize. Hit on the ground, backhanded nicely by Grogan. Can't make a play. Bork turning second and holding. An infield hit for Nick Fatiu. 2 on, 2 out. Wherever he wants. LB can, I'm not going to argue with him. He can bat where he wants. 1,000 penalty minutes, he decides. If it's cleanup, it's cleanup. Another winning ticket number, green ticket, 330-205. 330-205. You have won a prize. Hit on the ground to Grogan. Flips to Lewis covering to retire the side. No runs on a hit and a half by the Bruins. They leave 2. We move to the 4th inning with the score. The Patriots 6 and the Bruins 5. Folks, we also have a winning ticket number here. This is a gray ticket, 949-348. 949-348. You have won something special. We'd like to thank all of our sponsors. So, folks, thank you very much today to Nescafe. We'd like to thank them for showing up and helping us out here. Also, we'd like to thank Christie's Markets, as usual, always supporting the Cape Cod YMCA, Gorelick Farms, Frito-Lay, McDonald's Restaurants, and Coca-Cola for donating the soda. Also, PJ's Beantown Chili and Bay State Chowder. Good chowder. Also, we'd like to thank the Cape Cod YMCA here for helping us out. They have a concession stand. They're selling candy and soda and chips down the right field line. Also, the Yarmouth Dennis Red Sox are selling concessions, so check out their concession stand. Proceeds to help out the Cape Cod Baseball League Ball Club here at YD. John Williams is going to be calling. Again, folks, here are the numbers again. Gray ticket, 949-348. 949-348. Orange ticket, 901-3555. Orange ticket, 901-3555. And finally, green ticket, 330-205. Thank you, Joni. Joni Sutherland, the executive director. If you have those winning ticket numbers, folks, by all means, proceed over. Here's Rick Pizzuto now. Start things off in the 4th. Popped it up. Who's got it? LB or Rooney? Rooney calls for it, puts it away, and quickly there is 1 man out here in the 4th. Pizzuto pops out. That'll bring up Chris Keating. We have we have the reliever down in the bullpen, Speedy Cobbin. He looks like he's loose and getting ready. Here's Chris Keating. He singled his first time up. Uh-oh, Reggie looks like he hurt something there. Can you say rotator cuff? Can you say canceled insurance policy? Can you say waiver wire? Oh, it's too bad, folks. They're going to have to go to the bullpen. They're going to have to get the relief ace. Well, let me see. This guy here, his name is Stopper Cobbin. He's on 3 prescriptions, and he just arrives here from Pawtucket. And he will come in to replace the injured Reggie Lemelin. Let's hear it for Stopper Cobbin, ladies and gentlemen. He's 2 wins, 17 losses, an ERA of 11.64 and climbing. You don't need any warm-ups. We heard about your disposition and your temperament. He's warmed up here now. Timeout. Oh, came via Taco Bell. Try to stay upwind of him, folks. He's a bit flatulent this afternoon. Okay, you okay now? Mercy. Here we go. All right. Looks like you just blew a piston there, kid. Poor Gordy. Gordy's a downwinder of you. See that? Here we go. Stopper Cobbin looks in for the sign. To the belt. The pitch. Oh, no. Oh, folks, he threw his arm out. Oh, mercy. He threw his arm out. I've only seen this injury 1 time before, and that was a hitchhiker in a New York subway. Oh, folks, if anyone has Elmer's glue, a stapler, scissors, or Scotch tape, please report down to the first base dugout. Oh, that's a shame. Well, don't worry, kid. You can always work in road racing as a finish line. Anybody have some Advil for this poor kid? Folks, how about a hand for Stopper Cobbin, huh? That's a shame. Here's Keating. Pitch is shot out to straightaway center. McLaren on the run. Carter can't get it. Keating turning second, heading for 3. McLaren gets the ball back in past Hines. They're going to wave Keating in. The throw, not in time. It's a home run for Chris Keating. It is 7-5. Here's Steve Grogan now. Popped up. Bork backpedaling. Makes the catch. And 2 men out. Here in the 4th inning, 7 runs in for the Patriots. They lead 7-5. Here's Kristen. 1 for 2, singled and scored her last time up. There's a shot past Rooney for a base hit. Paul Lewis now scheduled as Kristen has a 2-out single. Pitch is a strike. Pitch by Reggie. There's a ground ball. LB knocks it down, throws to second for 1. Raymond covering for the force play to retire the side. But the Patriots come up with a run on 2 hits. They leave 1. We move to the last of the 4th with the score. The Patriots 7 and the Bruins 5. Folks, again, a reminder, we've got plenty of prizes to give away here this afternoon, so get your ticket stubs out. Special thanks to Patrick Walsh, Skip Jones, Mike Walsh for their assistance. Also the Bat Boys, Pat Laffin and Richie Plesha. Thanks for your help, guys. And on camera, Steve DeMello. Special thanks to the YD Red Sox and their staff for all of their support this afternoon.
The sun shines, the people forget. The spray flies, speedboat glides, the people forget their hiding.
Here's Reggie Lemelin. Start things off here in the last of the 4th. Pitch is a strike. Everything's a strike, isn't it, Mike Walsh? It's a strike. There you go. There's a fly ball fouled on the left field line. Foul. Base hit. Lemelin is 3 for 3. Here's Steve Hines, 2 for 2 with a 2-run home run, 2 runs batted in. He's knocked in 2 of the 5 Bruin runs this afternoon. Hit on the ground, back to Keating, racing to the bag. Tags first. Hines is down. No call made by the umpire. A safe, okay. Hines is ruled safe. On an infield hit, moving down to second, Reggie Lemelin. 2 on, nobody out. Here's Gordy. There's a fly ball, shallow center. Williams will let it drop for a base hit. Picks it up on a hop, guns it to third. Not in time. Runners move station to station. Lemelin down to third, Hines to second. It's a base hit for Gordy. The bases are loaded, and so am I. That'll bring up Steve Rooney. Steve's got a couple of hits. He had an advantage as a pugilist in the NHL. Everyone thinks everyone else is a righty. Fly ball. The outlaw can't make the play. Backed up by Williams. Lemlin will score. Here comes Stevie Hines. He will score. Gordy heading to third. They're going to wave him around. Here comes the throw to the plate. Kristen's got it. Now he's caught in a rundown. Guns it back to Mosey. Kristen now backed up by Keating. How you doing? Keating throws it back to Mosey. Tags Gordy out. They get the out. The play goes 5-4 to 2-3 to 2-5 to 5-2, 5-6 if you're scoring at home. Lemlin winds up at second base with one out. That'll bring up Cleon Daskalakis.
Bobby Thompson up there swinging. He's had 2 out of 3, a single and a double, and Billy Cox is playing him right on the third base line. 1 out, last of the...
There's a blooper out in the shallow center. It drops for a hit. Turning third is Rooney. Here's the throw to Kristen up the line a little, and Rooney scores. 3 runs home for the Bruins. They take the lead, 8-7. Cleon motors into third. Now Mosey's got the base. Mosey stolen third. The throw back to Mosey misses Cleon. Cleon winds up at third. Then the Bruins go ahead 8-7. Here's Johnny Carter.
Back of pitches. Bobby Thompson takes a strike call on the inside corner.
Radio interference.
292. He's had a single and a double, and he drove in the Giants' first run with a long fly to center. Brooklyn leads it 4-2. Hartog down the line at third, not taking any chances. Lockton without too big of a lead at second, but he'll be running like the wind if Thompson hits one. Blanca throws. There's a long strike. It's going to be in the lead. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant. The Giants won the pennant.
Cleon is out of the plate. Cleon is out of the plate. The Giants lose the pennant. The Giants lose the pennant. Cleon is tagged out. And there's 2 men out. That would have been the insurance run. It's still 8-7. 2 men out. Here's LB. Cleon tagged out at the plate. He may be run by the umpire. There's a shot out left field. Taken out there by Mizuto to retire the side. But the Bruins come up with 3 runs. They do it on 5 hits. They leave 2. We move to the 5th inning with the score. The Bruins 8 and the Patriots 7. Folks, a reminder, we're just about to give away some more prizes here, so get your ticket stubs out.
Bobby Thompson hits into the line back of the left field stand. The Giants win the pennant, and they're going crazy. They're going crazy.
Folks, again, special thanks to Christie's, Garlic Farms, Frito-Lay, McDonald's, and Coke for their support of the Cape Cod YMCA, helping you. We'd like to thank all the folks from the YMCA here, Mr. John Holland, Joni Sutherland, for all of their assistance. Also, Bob Boschman, the president of the YD Red Sox, for helping us out with this afternoon's cause. Okay, folks, we're going to be having some drawings here. Yellow ticket, 901-12552. Or orange ticket, 901-2552. 901-2552. Call before midnight. Next ticket, green ticket, 331057. 331057. Your lights are on. That's a green ticket. Here's John Williams. So green ticket 331057 or 901-2552. You have won something special. Popped up by Williams. Gordy tracking it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 man out. 1 man out here in the 5th inning. Again, the ticket number 330205. That'll bring up Mosi Tutupu. Mosi with a shot out in the right center for a base hit. Turning first, heading into second with a stand-up double. A 1-out double for Mosi here in the 5th inning. Patriots trailing by 1. Oh, folks, look who we have here. This guy's suffering from the skin-eating bacteria and several different forms of influenza. Please welcome Johnny Virus. If anybody has a couple of Sudafed, please give it to him. Another, Cleon darts and guns to first, except he threw a bag of potato chips that winds up in right field. The Outlaw winds up on second base. Mosi will score. We're tied at 8. Here's Jim Rourke. Rourke with a base hit to left center field. Here comes the Outlaw, rounding third, heading to the plate. He will score. Patriots go up now 9-8. An RBI double for Jimmy Rourke. Here's Steve King. Popped up. Ray Bork backpedaling. Makes the play. Nice grab by Ray. They're going to throw to Reggie as tagging up his Rourke, and they nail him. A double play. Oh, my. Raymond Bork gunning it to Lemelin, who covered third base. They tag out Jimmy Rourke. Tree tire the side. But the Patriots go ahead. They do it with 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave none. We now move to the last of the 5th. It's 9-8 the Patriots, folks. Again, folks, special thank you to Pixie 103, Cool 102, and The Rose. Mr. Chris Barnes, thank you so much for all of your assistance to help this afternoon's game take place. Here's Ray Bork. Ray having quite a day at shortstop, a day Cal Ripken would be proud of. (9-8) the Patriots by 1. More lead changes than the Democratic primary here. Chris Keating still in. Last of the 5th. Folks, please take your seats. We can't have you running on the field. If you could please stay back behind the dugouts, we'd really appreciate your participation. Pitch is a ball. Again, folks, if you could stay behind the caution lines we have there. We wouldn't want to see somebody get hurt by an errant foul ball. The fly ball right field. Rourke running hard, running hard. It drops for a hit. Raymond has another one. Hustles into second with a stand-up double. A leadoff double to open the 5th for Ray Bork. Kyle McLaren now. So melancholy, this song. Fly ball, right center field, backing up as Williams makes, he can't make the play. That only went 340 feet. Bork will score. McLaren wheels his way around third. He'll hold it third with a triple. We're tied up at 9. A run-producing triple by Kyle McLaren plates Ray Bork. Here's Nick Fatillo. Long drive, nice grab out there by Williams. McLaren will tag up and score. It's 10-9. A long and loud sacrifice fly by Nick Fatillo. And that catch is going to be on Twib notes, Mr. Williams. Brady Anderson will be proud of that. Kirby, he looked like out there. A man out. That'll bring up John Carter. Hit on the ground at Grogan. Guns it over to first, not in time. Carter is safe. An infield hit. Oh, look at, oh, kids, look, a balloon vendor. I love balloons. 80 cents, too. You know, it's good to see that people aren't trying to rip off American citizens with good... $8. What does that come with, hotel and airfare? $8. And who, does your mother let you leave the house dressed like that? $8. $8. What are they filled with, helium? Rip off. $8. Here's Lyndon Byers. Folks, here are the effects of inhaling too much helium. I'd like to call your attention to this balloon vendor down the left field line here. There's a shot out in left field for a base hit. Join me in saying base hit. Now Carter turning second, heading to third. The throw comes in. LB heads down to second with a double. Second and third. That'll bring up Cleon. There's a base hit up the middle. Here comes Carter. He will score. LB rounding third and holding. It's an RBI single for Cleon. It is now 12-9 in favor of the Bruins. Here's Reggie Lemelin. It is 10-9, the Bruins, folks. My mistake here. Need an abacus. 10-9, the Bruins by a run here. Hit on the ground to Mosey. Can't make a play. Here comes LB to the plate. He will score. It's 11-9 now, the Bruins, as Lyndon Byers scores on the infield hit by Reggie Lemelin. Here's Steve Hines.
He's sitting on 7-14. Here's the pitch by Downing. Swinging. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is going to be out of here. It's gone. It's 7-15.
Hey, Balloon Boy, off the field.
Champion of all time. And it's Henry Aaron.
Come on, pal, off the field. Gordy, please remove him from the field. That's it, Nicky. Get off the field, buddy. Take you and your balloons out of here. They're up now. Here we go. Lemelin's involved in now. Around Keating the line. Oh, there you go. How's your inventory? Huh? There you go. Deflated prices, right? Up, we've just gone to PG-13 as he ankles them. Oh, mercy. Look at that, folks. There you go. Okay, Balloon Boy, thank you so much. Take your sticks. Off the field you go. And paging a pharmacist. Would a pharmacist please report to the home plate area? Thank you. $8 a stick. What are they made out of? Titanium? Off you go then, eh? Deflated prices. All right, there you go. All right, Balloon Boy. Steve Hines now rips one out in the left center field for a base hit. Daskalakis turning third. He will come to the plate. It's 12-9 as Lemelin hustles into third. Hines winding up on second base. Second and third now 12-9 the Bruins. They're starting to light up Chris Keating like the 4th of July here. Here's Gordy. Popped up, Chris Keating makes the catch. Gordy is retired, 2 men out.
Play ball. Time. Time. Strike. Strike. Strike.
Popped up. Shallow center, it's going to drop. It's a tweener. Reggie will score. Here comes Steve Hines to the plate. He will score. It's 14-9 as Rudy knocks in a couple. Bruins starting to open it up here. Patriots have to do something or we might have to call on NATO. 2 outs here. 2 more runs home. Bruins making the Patriots pitching look like Red Sox pitching. 14-9. The Patriots are now down by a field goal and a safety. Here's Ray Bork. Pitch is outside. Outside for a ball. Here in the last of the 5th. 2 outs. Pitch by Bork. Hits center field. Williams now backpedaling. Makes the catch. Oh my. A gold glove out there. Mike Devereaux. Williams spikes the ball to retire the side. But the Bruins come up with 5 runs. They do it on 7 hits. They leave 2. We move to the 6th with the score. The Bruins 14 and the Patriots 9. Folks, we got some prizes to give away here, so hold tight. Here comes Joni with more prizes. You're doing more laps here, Joni, than on the Time Master. We have a Bruin stick to give away. We're going to call green ticket 331111. 331111. You have won an autographed Bruin stick. 3311. Next one, Joni.
Ray Bork.
A Ray Bork photograph, autographed. Gray ticket, 949937. 949937. You have won an autographed photograph of Raymond Bork. And finally, we'll pull an orange ticket. Orange. 901-2400. 901-2400. You have won Ray Bork. Does he know that? I think you should tell him. You have won Bobby Orr. An autographed photograph of Bobby Orr. Here's Pizzuto here in the top of the 6th for the Patriots. 14 runs on 6.2 million hits for the Bruins, 9 runs on 1.2 million hits for the Patriots. There's a fly ball to left field. Nicky Fatillo puts it away. Pizzuto is quickly retired. 1 man out here in the 6th. Chris Keating, the batter. Looped on to right field, and it's going to drop for a hit. A dead quail out there. Keating turning first, heading to second. The throw, not in time. Keating winds up on second with a 1-out double here in the 6th. That'll bring up Steve Grogan. Patriots all-time leading passer. Set a record for most touchdowns in one season as well. Pitches a ball. Again, folks, players will be signing autographs for you at the conclusion of this afternoon's ball game. Grogan hits one on the ground to Rooney. Rooney now trying to trap Keating. Guns it over to third. Gordy back to Raymond. Slaps the tag, and they call him safe. Okay. Can you turn off your cartoons down there, first base umpire? Pay attention to the game. Thank you. He's called safe. Has anyone explained the rules to you first off? Here's Kristen. 1 out, 2 on, kinda. Pitches a ball. Another foul. 14-9 the score. Bruins by a fin. We still have some prizes to give away, folks. There's one hit right back to Reggie. Guns it to second for one. Ramon over to first. LB. There you go. How you doing? Play goes 1-6-3 to retire the side. No runs on two hits, sort of. They leave two. We move now to the last of the sixth. It's 14-9 the Bruins.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never go back.
Here's Kyle McLaren. Okay, folks, we still need you to play along with us at home. Great ticket, 949937. 949937. You have won an autographed photograph of Ray Borg. Please claim it, otherwise I will, okay? 949937. Work with me. It's only worth a couple of $100. Pitch is outside. Also, a green ticket. We're trying to give away a hockey stick autograph. 331111. 331111. Sounds like the U.S. Olympic swim team, huh? With all their 331111. Here's Kyle. Lashes it out in right field for a base hit. Kyle turning first, heading into second with a stand-up double to open up the last of the sixth here for the Bruins. They lead 14-9. That'll bring up Nick Fatillo. Oh, we've got an on-deck batter here. Oh, this is the guy that they just got off the waiver wire. I heard about this guy, Babe Cobbin. They obtained him from the Giants. Yeah, and he's a graduate of the Manute Bowl School of Nutrition, stands 9'11", weighs 125 pounds, works with Delta Airlines in the off-season as a control tower. It lists his hobbies here as painting houses, cleaning gutters, and he suffered over 1,000 career concussions. Please welcome Babe Cobbin, ladies and gentlemen. Just picked off the waiver wire. Stepping in here, and check out them Beatle boots. Kristen has to give a higher target. He's having a problem with orientation there. The pitches a ball. Here we go. Babe Cobbin facing time. Time, it's about 5:30. Okay, 5:47, okay. Here we go. Babe Cobbin. The pitch. Oh, he's hit by the pitch. Oh no, he's going to charge the mound. This is going to be that Montreal-Houston incident now. Where's Moises Alou? Now that's it. Cooler heads prevail. He's throwing at you. Look at the size of you. How can he miss you? He's throwing at you. Come on. You're just lucky a batting helmet didn't soar off your top lip. All right, here we go. Side settle down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh, he took a mean cut at that one there. Here's Babe Cobbin. The pitch by Keating is looped out to left field for a base hit down the line. Oh, look at him run as he struts to first. There you go. It's a base hit, folks. How about a hand for that guy? That's from Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus, Mr. Rick Cobbin, sports comedian extraordinaire, with a hit. That'll bring up Nick Fatillo. Hit on the ground to Mosey. Throws over to King. Makes a fine stretch there. There you go. And he's retired. A fine stretch over there by King on a great stop by Mosey. Moving to second is Boots Cobbin. Now he's going to try to steal. He moves to third base. Keating trying to gun it to Mosey. Here's the throw. And he is safe. Oh, he went under him. He went right between the wickets. And mostly that's really bad luck, you know, when you go underneath the clown stilts. I hope you know that. So Cobbin winds up at third. That'll bring up Steve Rooney. He bunts it down the line. The suicide squeeze. Foul. There's a base hit by Steve Rooney. Here comes Stilts Cobbin to the plate. Here's the throw to the plate. Oh! It goes over Kristen's head and underneath Stilts' armpit. He scores. And if anybody has a can of Homer Formby for him, please. I'm sorry, we talked about that earlier. Here's Johnny Carter now. It's a base hit for Rooney. Give him a high five, LB. And by the way, Stilts, the Celtics need a center or two. If you could show up at Brandeis in about 2 weeks, we'd really appreciate it. Here's Johnny Carter. Carter, up the middle for a single. Rooney, turning second, heading to third. Williams up with it, not. Picks it up, throws it back into Paul Lewis. Runners at the corners. 14-9 the score. Here's LB. Fly ball left field. Pizzuto makes the catch. A fine grab out there by Rick Pizzuto. It's a sacrifice fly, though, as Steve Rooney scores. It's 15-9. An RBI for Lyndon Byers. That'll bring up Cleon Daskalakis. Mass. Here's Cleon. John Carter down at first base. Pitch is looped out in left field. Mosey going back. Is a foul ball. Here's Cleon, there's a shot. Here's Williams again. The Gold Glover makes the catch. And that'll do it to retire the side. But the Bruins come up with another run. They do it on 2 hits. They leave 1. We move to the top of the 7th. Last call for the Patriots. They trail 15-9. Still have a couple more prizes to give away, folks, so stay with us. We're going to draw for the Ray Bork shirt right now, folks, so get your ticket stubs out. The Ray Bork shirt off of his back. Okay, here's Joni. Joni, we got $100 cash prize. Is that less my commission? Okay, great. Wonderful. Wonderful. $100 cash prize plus the Ray Bork shirt. 2 separate prizes. Here we go, folks. This is for the $100 cash, okay? It's a green ticket, 330124. Green ticket, 330124. You could be driving home in a Jaguar tonight, provided you find one for $100, which is what we just gave away. 330124, green ticket, C-note. Okay. Here's Paul Lewis. We're going to be drawing for Ray's shirt momentarily. Lewis with a base hit up the middle. Oh, I enjoy saying base hit. Now Lewis turning first, heading to second. He will have a stand-up. Oh, he's going to head for third. And he'll go into third base. A triple for Paul Lewis here. Keeping the Pats' hope alive. They're down 15-9. Okay, here's the drawing now for Ray's shirt. If we could just hold up for 1 second here. And then we're going to be giving away my toupee. Next drawing. Okay, here we go. It's gray ticket. The gray ticket number is 949932. 949932. I'll call that again. Fly ball to Fatillo. Puts it away. Tagging up and scoring is Paul Lewis. It's a sacrifice fly for John Williams. It's 15-10. Again, ticket number 949932. Go out and undress Ray. No, only kidding. You've won the shirt off of Ray's back. 949932. And thanks everybody for playing today in our raffle giveaway. Here's Mosi. Mosi, second year now coaching King Philip. Get on the ground, back to Reggie. There's the goalie for you, folks. Guns it over to LB, and there are 2 men out. Last call for the Patriots now. Okay, folks, if the ticket winner could report to the diamond, whoever has won that prize that I just called, report out to the field, we'll give you the shirt away. Again, to the shirt winner. Prior to the outlaw, Jeff Jones stepping up. The outlaw lines one back off Reggie's glove. It's an infield hit for Jeff Jones. That was a nice force play there, Reg, except nobody was there except my imaginary forest friend. So Jones reaches with 2 outs here, 15-10. It's all up to Jimmy Rourke. Here's Jim Rourke. Again, folks, if you have that winning ticket number, you've won Ray Bork's shirt. Otherwise, I'll seize it by eminent domain. Rourke now guns it to center field. Over the leaping Hines. He had a great vertical leap. Here's McLaren's throw to third. Not in time. Jones moves to third. Down to second goes Rourke. Pat's still alive here. They trail 15-10. Here's Steve King. Hit on the ground to Gordy. Throws onto LB on a hop, and he gets him to retire the side. A run on 3 hits, they leave 2. The final score, folks, the Bruins 15, the Patriots 10. Folks, on behalf of the Cape Cod YMCA and all of our friends at Christie's Markets, Gorelick Farms, Frito-Lay, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, Pixie 103, Cool 102, and The Rose, we thank you for attending this afternoon's ball game. And folks, if you would like autographs from some of the players, you can bring your program down now and they will sign for you. Again, the final score, the Bruins 15, the Patriots 10. Hope you have a great rest of the summer, and kids, good luck when you go back to school. And there's pandemonium on the field.